seat. Down in front. Don't get in my shot. Down in front. I feel like I'm working. It's rolling now.
Okay.
Hold it like this. Use this hand. That hand holds it.
Alright, is it recording?
See the recording?
Yeah.
You have to zoom there. Keep it wide. Is it wide there?
Yeah, it's
Which
wide.
way's going in? That way going out or going
Yeah,
in?
it's going out. Woo! My shoulder hurts. Hi guys. Wave hi. Where's Christy? Look, it's Uncle Larry. Zooming in. There's Mrs. Helmick. Mr. Helmick. And one of the cousins. There's Pam. Say hi, Pam. Hi, Miss Lemon.
How are you going to pay for this?
Everybody have a good time. There's all kinds of food that's over here. There's shrimp and meatballs, all kinds. There's beer and wine behind the bar. Pam has been gracious enough to volunteer for that. So everybody just have a good time. I know my sister wants to say something kind of mushy, so I'll turn it over to her.
I'm the mushy one of the family. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming. You do not know how many lies we have had to tell in the last 3 months to get them here. When I found out they were going to the beach this weekend, I called my dad, and poor thing, I yelled at him on the phone. I'm like, Dad, you cannot go to the weeks next weekend. He's like, uh-huh, okay, she's standing right there. So he thought we were having a surprise birthday party for her. That's how they got her here. Pam said she was taking him out to dinner in Deltaville, so you lied too. Everybody is guilty. But I wrote him a little poem for their anniversary, and I'd like to read it, and Mom, do not cry. It got kind of lengthy. I kind of got long-winded here. I had to call a bunch of people in Buffalo to find out some information on this poem. So if it's not right, blame Aunt Lori. Oh, yeah. And everybody else that I called that I wasn't around to know if this stuff was true or not. It's happy 40th anniversary, Mom and Dad. The love story begins in Buffalo, New York back in 1956 when Richard Juliano met Nancy Somerville, and boy, were they in a fix. For you see, it was love at first sight, but Nancy and her dad got into a little fight when this dark-haired, dark-eyed Italian showed up on her front porch like a stallion. It gets better. Her dad shouted, "No daughter of mine is going out with this dago." Mrs. Somerville was a feisty Scotch-Irish, you know. But as the days and weeks passed, her dad began to see that Rich would make Nancy very happy. Rich was 18 and worked on Corporal missiles at the Wurlitzer factory, and Nancy was 17 working at Colonial House Restaurant serving coffee and tea. Rich's dad died when he was very small, and money was scarce. There was 13 children in all. Rich shared a 51 Buick with his best friend, and when he came to see Nancy, their date would always end with Nancy falling asleep on the couch and Rich on the floor. She would wake up just in time to walk him to the door. Time passed and they decided to marry, but to Rich's mom, Elsie, his leaving home was scary. Back then, to marry without parental consent, you had to be 21, and Elsie would not sign those papers, not a single one. So until that time, they would patiently wait till May 30th, 1959, that magical date. The two of them became man and wife. They vowed to stay together for life. The following year, Kelly Ann would find it.
Oh.
As their family grew, their one-bedroom apartment would not do. So from Broad and Franklin they went, and from $50 to $85 up went their rent. They moved next to Nancy's mom and dad. Oh, the good times they had. Over the years ahead, they would move some more, but a move to Virginia for them was in store. Rich got transferred with Continental Can, and cooking at a school cafeteria was the job for Nan. Then Nancy went from cooking to fixing hair. She trained at Dottie's Beauty Salon and continued to work there till she opened Hair Haven in 1980, a nicer shop we never did see. While Rich, on the other hand, left Continental Can and started his own venture. He was a carpenter man. He did that for a few years in building he adored, but to get benefits in a retirement, he went to work at the Baptist Foreign Mission Board. By 1981, both of their kids were married and gone, but things wouldn't be quiet for long, because their first grandchild, Christy, arrived in July of '82, and from that day on, time really flew. For their second grandchild, Michael, arrived in October of the same year. Those two little babies were so very dear. Last but not least, they would have one more, for their third grandchild, Theo, was born in April of '84. To Nancy and Rich, the years have been kind, and two better parents and grandparents you never could find. They have filled all their family and friends' lives with love. They are a blessing from heaven above. So on this very special day, all of your friends and loved ones want to say, happy 40th anniversary with many more to come. Your life together has just begun. Love always, Kelly.
Precious boy.
So everybody have a good time. We've got plenty of food, drinks, cake. Everybody have fun, and thank you again for coming.
Hey, I want to ask, where's Dan?
What?
Where's Dan? Danny.
Right there, Mike, right in front of you.
Dan, give a little.
You want me to say a few words?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm kind of shy at this, but
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping
decorate for the party here, and my memory raced back to 40 years ago when I was decorating a fire hall a couple days before the wedding, and they left me at the fire hall alone. Everybody went home, and I was all alone here by myself. So I mean, at 4 years old, that's one of my first memories of being terrified in the fire hall by myself. But God bless them; they've been great. They've been grabbed me by the neck when I needed to be, told what's right and wrong. And I thank God that they were in my life when I was a little kid and gave me guidance and direction. And told me things a lot of times I didn't want to hear, but I thank God for it because it's made me who I am today. So God bless you guys. I love you.
Would anybody else like to say anything before we start?
Mike, you're next.
Mike wants to
Katie,
say
his
something.
camera back.
All right, it's
You're next there.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mike.
Nice.
Look, I think I already said my piece on that. I've already been insulted. I don't know what more I can say. But hey, again, thanks for everybody for coming. They're very special people. This is the 40th anniversary. And ain't too many people. I don't expect to stay that long with Melody. It's been 18 years of pure torture, so 40 is. But hey, these people are very special to me. They've done everything that parents could do, and I think Danny gave me the ultimate compliment today when I told him how good my kids were. And he said that's probably because your folks raised you right. So anyway, thank you.
Can I say something, please?
Betty would like to say something.
I just want to say something short and sweet.
Okay.
To know them is to love them. We all love them very much, so let's toast them.
Yay, here. Here.
Anybody else? Floor's open.
Betty over there, North Carolina.
She came to help.
She's my favorite family. We've been all over the world together, and I love Betty too. Thank you. Can I say something?
Yes, okay.
Well, I talked to my sister Nancy a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. And my brother and I have planned on coming down for the last couple of months. And it's been killing me not to tell her, Thursday was her birthday. And I called her Thursday for her birthday and I said, are you gonna work today? And she said, no, I'm taking the day off. And I said, well, I'm taking the day off for your birthday too. Because I knew I was packing up to come down here. And it's been killing me to see her. And so it's been a couple years since I've seen her and I'm so happy I'm here.
All your hair-hating girls love you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now let's drink. Cool. Ceremonial. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Do that one more time. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Mike, pour it.
Okay, Mike.
Hey, don't bust these things. They cost me like $4.
If I know you, you swipe them from a hotel.
I picked them out. I did
Made a deal to get him engraved.
Mike went all.
Mike's never spent $4 on anything.
Hey, this is the good stuff too. It was brewed last week. Why does anybody want to buy that old stuff? People buy old wine and it's cheapskates. This was brewed Tuesday.
get anywhere, huh?
Can I say something?
Okay, you can say
Can I
something.
say something?
Hurry up.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to thank everybody for coming here. It was really, really, I mean, beyond, I had no idea. I mean, it was just such a surprise. But I have two of the greatest kids in the world. And I love
You
their
got all
families. And I can't believe they've done this. I really can't. And I just want everybody to know that they're probably two of the greatest kids that anybody could ever have. And also, Mike and Connie celebrate their anniversary the same day we do. They got married on their anniversary, so. I can't believe that my flower girl and my birthday are here. It's just unbelievable. So, and one of my bridesmaids, or my daughter, my sister. My sister Lori. But it's just unbelievable. You want to say something?
No, I think everybody said enough.
Everybody have a good time and enjoy.
Toast. Go ahead, do it one more time. Bring him. There you go. That's good.
Everybody come and get some food.
I see somebody I didn't see before.
Okay, nice cool, man. Thanks. Nice knowing, man. Great kid, man. Keep on, man.
My brother is still raining. Was it raining?
Do something nice. Do something memorable.
Keep going out together.
You're doing great, right?
Hey, Nancy!
Good supervising.
Honey, get in there. Whoa, sorry.
You gotta advance it.
Nancy, listen to the song.
I'm Christine. This is my mom. That's my dad. He doesn't like the camera.
now they dance.